Hey guys, Eclipse14 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Continuing on through Ganon's Tower. Let's go. So last episode I dealt with the giant maze that was 1F and B1, covered all the rooms, and picked up all the treasures. Now we need to go through the rest of the dungeon, which is fairly straightforward with a couple nuances. Let's go on. All we need to do is just walk through the Ganon statues, up the stairs, and up to 3F. As you can see right there, there's the big key that blocked our passage. Anyway, first things first, intercept this thing, turn it into a fairy, just to get out of the way. And I'll just have the bow out, shoot this to turn it blue, just rolling over here. Well, won't make a difference. Do that. Take them out. That works for me. Alright, just whack this to turn it red. And then push this block to open the door. Arrow. And that brings us here, where we need to put ourselves in the right position to avoid these, but take out both the enemies. In which case, well, you just managed to move all the way over here, didn't you? That was easy. Fortunately, these things, they can't hit you, so just, well, get right in front of them and just whack them. Ouch. The lasers still hit you, though. Whoops. I was trying to get the arrows. But with the big key, we can open the door, move on. We got this next, where we just go all the way to the end, and then this happens. We need to trigger these things. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. And there's a switch to open the door. There's nothing in the other skulls. Well, fortunately I timed it somewhat right. Alright, in through the door. And just cannonballs everywhere. Yay. Ouch. I was trying to just dodge him completely. How'd that work out for me? Oh, did it again. Come on now. Okay, I'm just terribly timing this. Really? This is embarrassing. Could use the magic cape, honestly. I should have done that. Okay, now there's this part, which is really awkward. First things first, I'll just lift and throw the bomb. But what we need to do is face down, act like we're doing a Pegasus charge, and then at the last second move up. Well, actually, I was in a good enough position to just do it like that anyway. But yeah, you need to charge into the squares in order to get here, because the recoil will bring you back. Anyway, inside here, obviously 2 fairies, and a couple things, mainly a large magic decanter. But that's that. To get back is a bit more simple, just hookshot the block. With that, we're done, on to 4F. I can just run fire on and torch the skeletons. You're not doing anything. Finally it hits. Alright. Into the next room where we've got these things. I can just whack them with the skulls. Just have to watch the lasers. Nope, missed one. Oh well, just cast magic. Down they go. Into the next room, which are these guys. Not as bad, considering they don't actually try to counterattack you. Works for me. Now we got yet another obnoxious room full of ice and conveyor belts and stuff. Well, there goes my bonus power. Oh well. Got through that. And finally, a room full of ice where... Ouch. Just, I'm just getting hit all over the place. But if I can hit the skulls here... Getting hits all over the place. Get out of my sight. Rabbit link trap, just get up here or somewhere. Now let's disappear and we can move on. And now we face the sandworms, which we have some fireballs that have to make us move, but really 2 hits on all 3 of them and that's it. That's 2 down really easily. 1 more. Lasted just long enough, though I keep getting hit. It's annoying. Bomb, magic, arrows, and a heart. Up to 5F. This room's weird, especially since we don't have a way to actually figure out where the floor is. So what I can really do is just kind of get there. Ouch. I can use the fire rod to take that one out. Oh, whoops. Let me boomerang. Takes you out. And there we are. Alright, all we need to do is just Pegasus charge. Avoids the lasers. Brings us into the next room. We got 4 more wizards to face. Ouch. Whack you. Really, I could have just used the fire rod, but I didn't even think of that. Alright, head straight. The floor will give out eventually, but let's be honest, these guys are easy. 1 hit and that's it. You should get them all before the whole floor collapses. Alright, this part we do need the fire rod. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Actually, what I should do, there's a couple skulls all across the board. Just lift all of them and take them out. I can use the magic, that's for sure. Wait for it. And there we go. Alright, so I'd rather do it like this. 1, 2, wrap around, 3, and 4. And then Pegasus boot. That brings you here, where there's lasers everywhere. But really all you need to do is just get all the way to the very bottom. Let the lasers pass, and you just walk straight up. That brings you here, where we need to very quickly hit all these lanterns. In, well, like so. Brings us here. Yeet. There's a key. Some bombs in this chest. Just try to whack you. Problem solved. The other one's got some more bombs. Open the door. That brings us here, where we need to time our bomb. Right about here is where we need to be. Throw. There we go. Let that move. That was terribly timed, unfortunately, but you get the idea. That brings us here, where I can actually magic powder this thing. There we go, turned into a fairy, and I max out. Alright, so just turn this red. I can lift all the skulls to get stuff. Then I need to turn it blue. 1 more skull and the key. Opens that. Now we gotta face this thing. But before I do that, I may as well just drop down, because that'll count as an extra room that we have to look into. Which, yeah, that's really the only way to get in here. Alright, so there's really nothing here other than spikes, wizards, and other stupid stuff. There's, like, no real reason to be here other than map completion. Or if you end up somehow getting knocked off by, well, this thing. But regardless, 2 hits with the golden sword and it goes down. Assuming you don't get thrown off. Or I just completely whiff by not reaching it. Okay, that was just... that was just terrible positioning. Whack. There we go. Yeah, it's only 2 hits. I was in a very bad position. With that, a chest appears to the south. We can use the hook shot to get across. And inside's red rupees. Push a bunch of blocks. That opens the door. Well, doesn't actually open the door, but more... Well, you get the idea. There we go. Down it goes. Conveyor belts. Ice. All sorts of crazy stuff. This stuff. Oh god, these guys are everywhere. There we go. Alright, one's got a heart. And that's 6F. Finally, we run up to 7F. And there's nothing but just lanterns that eventually lead to the final door. 2.5 points out. No big deal. Not that any of this really is going to do anything. But, I can at least have the can of beer now if I really need it. Also, again, I've only got 1 cure-all medicine, so I just have to be careful there. Good to see you again. This is pretty much the same fight as the original fight, except there's a ghost. It's 2 ghosts. All you need to do is just deflect the magic. Alright, there's one. That was bad timing. Well, positioning is really what it is. Okay, can I just get in the right spot? There we go, 1. That brings us up to 2 hits total. There we go, 3. Well, you made that easy. I got you twice. And that's that. Okay, not as hard. And there's Ganon's spirit turning into a bat. Instant flute. Down it goes. And yeah, here we are. I would end it here, but it's only... I'm approaching 14 minutes, but more importantly, I actually need to heal up. So we'll come here shortly. What I need to do is just, Actually, I should probably just head for the magic shop. Or I could just use my... Wait, can't I just use my fairies instead? Just release them? Yeah, why didn't I just do that? Derp. I only really need 1 cure-all medicine, as far as I know. Because it's not like I'm going to be completely whacked out of hearts. Yeah, let me just do this. Release. Okay, I still need to do 1 more. You're free! Except, hey, I need to use you. Can you just walk on over to me? Can't I use the boomerang? Nope, I can't even do that. Any day. Thank you. If only it didn't have to last that long. Well, regardless of that, I should also just force that back up to the cure-all medicine. That's that. We've picked up everything in the game. Of course, I'm going in a little under, but I should be perfectly fine. But beyond that, all 4 bottles, all 20 items, golden sword, mirror shield, red mail, all the pieces of heart, and all the crystals. What else is there? Nothing, really. Except to set myself up with the bow and silver arrows, and with that, I'll cut this off. Next episode, we face Ganon, and that's the end of the game. Thanks for watching, I'll see you then.